Hey guys, Sean here with SE Shirts and Hoodies, and today I'm going to tell you exactly what you get when you spend over $25,000 on a DTG. Alright guys, so before we get into exactly what comes with the printer, the unboxing, the warranty, the price point, all that stuff, I want to get into exactly why I chose a 330TX Plus over a Epson F2100 over the Brother. So I went to a show in Long Beach because I already knew that I wanted to expand this business. I already knew that I wanted to get into embroidery, screen printing, all this good stuff. So when you go to these shows, one thing I do have to say is they print some amazing shirts with DTG. Every DTG just prints amazing shirts. But I feel like they have graphic designers that probably spend hours on each image. They probably print each shirt 100 times just to get the settings right, just to get the color right. So when you go to these shows, it prints perfect. So what I felt was important was I wanted to see them print off an image that I brought, because my image isn't edited. My image was just a picture off a phone. And one thing I do gotta say is I gave Epson chance after chance after chance. I went to 3 different Epson booths to have them print something. Brother didn't want to print nothing on demand. Omni FreeJet 330TX, they printed it right then and there in front of everybody. And the quality of the prints is probably my main reason why I got this 330TX Plus. So let's get into the garments, and then we'll get into the price points and all that other good stuff. So as you see, I don't have a shirt from Brother. Brother didn't even want to print nothing, so if they see this, screw them. I don't even care. It is what it is. But let's get into the white shirts. So this is an image that me and my wife took outside of the ISS show in Long Beach. As you can see, you just standing right here, these shirts haven't been washed or anything. You could just see the quality difference out the gate. But if we zoom in on the white shirt, you can see a whole lot of detail. You can see the ISS. You can see this yellow box behind my head. That yellow box was a sign. You can see the gold on the shirt. It just looks good. Now, if we go to the Epson, it almost seems like it lost a lot of detail, lost a lot of color. And the young lady that actually printed this shirt and this black shirt, she couldn't even print it on demand. She told me if I could email her the photo and she would print it the next day. So, because her computer was messed up or something. So I gave her that. That's all right. I went to an Epson, and the first Epson I went to, they printed this off. Another thing that I liked about Epson was you could go 16 by 20. The Omni print, you can't go that big. You could go almost 13 to 22, which if you really look at it, this is a pretty good size. Nobody really asked me for 16 by 20. Another thing about 16 by 20 is if you don't get the print exactly where you pre-treated, you'll get this. So here's the black shirts. This is the meat on the bone. This is what made me decide what printer I was going to go with. So if you could see out the gate, I don't even have to point out the quality. I don't have to point out how it printed. You guys can see it. You can see the black through the shirt. You can see the ISS show lost a lot of detail. That yellow sign behind my head is completely gone. And they said this was on the lower settings, but if I would come back by the end of the day, they would print me a better one. And this is the one that they printed. As you can see, it looks good. The only thing I don't like is it's like so thick, it's like a rubber. Like them cheap shirts that you buy for when your family passes away. That's kind of what this feels like. This one, not so much. This Epson's actually the smoothest. And Omni's pretty smooth too. It's in the shirt. So that shirt was horrible, to be honest with you. The second shirt that they printed me, it was pretty good. It lost the yellow behind my head. The ISS is there. The lines in the concrete, you can see one. Kind of another one, not too many. On the other Epson that the young lady printed me, you can see one concrete line. You can't really see back here. The ISS, it's kind of in there. You can't read it though, the words. It got the yellow sign though. So the reason why I did a couple Epsons is because I really wanted an Epson, but with this many people printing shirts for me and they couldn't come through, it just was a deal breaker. Now, if we go to the Omni, this is on demand. They uploaded the image and they printed it right for me. So if people are saying, oh, it's the quality of the shirts, this is a Spectra. These are Ballot Canvas. This is Spectra. This top one is Hanes. And this one's Hanes. So even on a good shirt, the quality wasn't there. But if you look at the Omni 330TX Plus, look at this. Look how good that looks. Imprinted Sportsman show. Look at the concrete lines. 1, 2, 3. You can see them back, back, back. You can see them all the way back almost. The gold on my shirt. Let's look at the gold on the shirt on the Epson. It's there. The ISS show. Nope, can't read the words. On the Omni, yep. Look at the lines on the windows. Crisp. Let's look at the lines over here with the Epson. You can see them. Let's look on the bigger images. Yeah, they're there. But if you sold me a shirt like this, I would be disappointed. I wouldn't even buy it. I'd never go through you again. I think this was the best shirt from Epson, bar none. But even comparing this shirt to the Omni, no yellow box, it missed some stuff. That was important to me. The trash can, if you look close at the trash can, you can see the trash can right there. Over here, you can see it a little better. I'm not gonna lie. But you can stand back, you can see the quality. The quality is almost on point from the Epson to the Omni. So let's get into exactly what comes with your printer. The 5 things that I was looking for when I was buying a DTG is first, it's price point. Because if you can't afford it, it doesn't matter how good the maintenance is. It doesn't matter how good the warranty is. It doesn't matter how good it prints. So my first point was the price point. My second thing that I was looking for was the quality. And the quality for Omni, not adjusting settings, just printing it right there on demand, was on point. The third thing was the warranty. The Epson and the Omni 330TX Plus, they pretty much have the same warranty, except Epson will show up to your house. Omni will show up to your house if you're local. The support, they both had pretty good support. The third thing, or the fifth thing, is the maintenance. How much maintenance you have to do every day and the cost of that maintenance. So let's get into the price points and exactly what comes with it. All right, guys, so this is a 330TX Plus from Omni Print International. This is exactly how mine came. Obviously, I put the vinyl stickers on because I wanted my company name on there. When mine came actually with the lights, I talked to my sales rep. I told him I want some nice lights on there if he could help me out, and he hooked me up. He actually goes above and beyond for me every single time. And when I first met him, I got to say, every sales rep tells you that they're going to have your back. They'll be there every step of the way with you. Because I feel like they say that because they want your money. But honestly, David Maldonado from Omni Print International, got to give him a shout out because he's lived up to his word. Any little problem I've had with this printer, he's been there for me. He's knocked on doors, and I'll go through all the little problems that I've had on my full review video of this printer. And honestly, ever since those little kinks got worked out, this printer just prints amazing every single time. There's never been a print that hasn't printed amazing, that hasn't printed exactly what's on the screen without adjusting settings, without adjusting color, anything like that. So if you guys are looking into the 330TX, if you guys are looking into the 330TX Plus that could print on poly, tri-blends, call David Maldonado at Omni Print. He'll look out for you. He's the best sales rep in the business, and I got to give him a shout out. But if we just stand back and look at it, whoo, that's sweet. I don't even think Epson ever looked that good. So when you get your printer, you get a little bit of ink. You get the white. These are the actual bottles that came with the printer. I haven't opened them because I started with the bigger bottles. You get the white, you get the yellow, you get the black, the cyan, and the magenta. You get a little bit of the super nozzle cleaner, which is used for your maintenance and for cleaning your print head. You also get a little bit of super nozzle cleaner, that small bottle right there, which is a little bit stronger than the super cleaner, in case your fibers fly up off the garment and it's starting to get a little clogged, or you just ain't having good nozzle checks. You use that and it cleans it out. You also get a Wagner sprayer for pre-treat. I bought a pre-treat machine that's coming up in the next video, so I've never used it. I can't tell you how it works or even how to use it. You get some cotton swabs, syringe, grease. That's all for your head cleanings. That's for your maintenance. The ink will either come in the small bottles, which you could buy those small bottles. I don't even know the price. You could buy these liter bottles. And this was another big thing for me when I was looking at the printers. The price point on the ink for the Epson is just expensive. And you almost get, I forget exactly how much, but you don't even get a liter for $250 of white ink. The liters are $200. The gallon of ink, I wouldn't recommend buying a gallon of ink for every color because it's just going to sit there. The white, you're going to go through a white, so I do recommend buying gallons if you can afford them. If not, save your money up and you'll get there. I also buy the super cleaner in the gallon because when you buy the gallons, it saves money. The super nozzle cleaner in the liter is like $50, $60, $50 I think, and the gallon's like $200. So you save a little bit of money. I think you save like $40, $50, something like that. The gallon of ink for the white is $700, which out the gate you already saved $100. They send you a USB hub, which you need because that was one of the problems I was having. I connected the printer straight to the computer and it was just throwing it all off. The USB hub needs to be a 2.0 hub, so that actually converts your computer to a 2.0 so that your printer runs fine. But yeah, this is everything that you guys get. When it came really packed. It came nice. If we walk to the back of the printer, this is the bulk ink system, which I love. Anytime you need more ink, you just unscrew this, pour your ink in, you're good to go. This is your super nozzle cleaner. This is your ink waste, so when you're doing head cleanings, flushes, stuff like that, it just goes in here, you pour it out, wash it. But this is exactly how it comes. Shout out to David Maldonado at Omni Print. Hooks me up every time, lets me know upcoming discounts. Always looks out for me. And that's that. All right, so these are both on the left is the Epson quote, so you guys could actually see the price point on the Epson and everything that came with it. This is my actual invoice from Omni Print International. But if we zoom in, over 25,000. And one thing I want to say is I chose to finance this printer because on my initial profit that I made off my first month of printing shirts, I made $2,800. And to me, that was almost 6 months of payments. So if I can't hustle and I can't grind and I can't keep growing within 6 months and I can't grow this business off 6 months of cushion, I'm doing something wrong. So that's how I looked at it. The reason why the bottom of the invoice says I owed him almost $6,000 is because initially I bought the 330TX. I didn't think that printing on polyester was in my near future, and I kind of want to save money. So one of my first orders was actually on some 100% polyester shirts. So I sent that printer back and I got this one. And that's the reason why I owed him. But I paid him. So the price point on the Epson F2100, as you can see, it was $17,000. They gave me free freight. It ended up coming up to $22,929. about $1,600 in discounts because they were, you know, shows. That's another thing about shows. If you guys are gonna get into something, go to the shows because they always have special at the shows. The Epson is a 1-year warranty. The warranty on the Free Jet was a 2-year warranty, bumper to bumper, 1-year warranty on the print head. So if anything goes wrong, they'll replace your print head for free. The training over here, they have on-site training, which I kind of liked, but it's all right. It is what it is. The training is good enough over Skype. Omni will come to your house regardless where you live if you pay them. So what I also got, one thing that I need to point out is what I also got with my printer was all this ink. $1,000 in ink, which boosted up the price. Couple of platins. And then they added a little bit of shipping because I had to send the other one back and get this one back. And get the 330TX Plus. But it comes with all your pre-treat. Comes with your ink. Comes with your ink. Comes with all this stuff. But one thing, all right, so Epson, they were offering me how much? $1,600 in discounts. Let's look at these discounts. $4,700, that's $5,000, $6,000, basically $6,000 in discounts. Epson couldn't compete with that. So as you can see, I got the paperwork. I went through the quality. This is the exact reason why I chose the 330TX Plus. And I can't say nothing but good about this printer. I have had a few problems like I stated before, but those problems have been worked out and this printer is just amazing. It's making me more money. I'm going to keep growing. I'm going to invest in a embroidery machine next so I could have a, you know, and so I could have the whole package. I could print anything and I could embroider anything. I'm going to keep growing this business. I want to take you guys along with the journey. So if you guys are out there and you guys are on the fence, don't be on the fence. Keep hustling, guys. Keep grinding. Don't ever let anybody tell you guys can't do something because you're your worst enemy. If you can't do it and you believe that you can't do it, you ain't ever going to achieve it. So with that being said, I'm going to see you guys in the next video.